Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, podcast that, when you stumble upon it, it's kind of like finding an evil diary by an evil little boy. I guess he wasn't a little boy.
He was a young man.
He was school age.
Yeah.
Kate, I don't know why I'm even asking this, other than it's how we normally operate. Have you ever seen Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Sure have. Read it. Even more.
What are your... You've read it more than you've seen it. What are your thoughts and feelings about the book and the movie?
Okay. We all know that J.K. Rowling is a disgusting fucking turf right now. Fuck you, J.K. This podcast isn't for you. I don't like you. I like Harry Potter.
Can you read the first bullet point under Harry Potter 2 in the notes?
Harry Potter 2. Transphobic piece of shit, J.K. Rowling. Second Harry Potter book. Let's just get that out of the way. Fuck you, J.K. Fuck everything you stand for. You could have just, sat on your pile of money and, been quiet. But I guess it's good to know that you're a piece of shit.
Sure. It's just you go be hateful. I think we did this whole thing already on the first Harry Potter last year, but...
Well, we're doing it again.
Just take your money and go. Go away.
So that was my prologue. Growing up, one of my favorite aunts got me the book when I was, I think, in second grade. She sent it to me in the mail, which was also a big deal. You remember getting mail as a kid? You were like, holy shit, this is for me.
An entire book? That's really special.
It was a couple books.
I've never gotten a book in the mail.
Yeah, it was from when she was living somewhere else. I can't remember if it was DC or North Carolina or something. And she was like, hey, I sent these to you. Growing up, I was a big Harry Potter kid. Loved to read. Anytime I would find a piece of fluff on the playground and you would have to make a wish, me and my friend Michael would wish that Hogwarts was real.
Sad.
We're both doing great. We're both incredibly well adjusted.
Did not come true.
And aren't pieces of shit like J.K. Rowling. So I loved the first book. I loved the second book. I feel like the second book raises the stakes in a bunch of weird ways. Mm-hmm. Hogwarts is a very dangerous school.
It's amazing that it's not in America based on...
Right?
Yeah, you wished it was real. Kate, you wanted to go here where
absolutely.
You could get attacked by a goblin. You could find an evil diary.
Yeah, but I was the main character, so I would live.
You.
I remember enjoying it very much.
How about the movie? So you went to see the movie because school brought you there. We talked about that last year, the first movie, because it was a post 9/11, there's magic in the world field trip. A year later, is there anything? Did school bring you again?
No. I think I don't know if I even went to see this in theaters. I think I might have watched it on a DVD from the video store.
You're such an interesting kid, though. You weren't, begging to go see this?
No, we didn't see, a lot of movies growing up.
And you just accepted that.
In the movie theater,
And we're yep, I'll just have to wait. And back then, the gap between theatrical and home video was usually quite long.
Yeah, it isn't like now when this movie's just on the Sci-Fi Channel every day. There's always a Harry Potter marathon on the Sci-Fi Channel, and we don't have cable, but anytime I go to a hotel, I'm like, ooh, let's see if there's a Harry Potter marathon on the Sci-Fi Channel. And there always is. And then it vies for my attention between that and Below Deck Med, because I never get to watch Below Deck Med because I don't have cable.
One, Harry Potter is not science fiction, so it grinds my gears a little that they even aired on Sci-Fi. And two, it's such a great older person rant you now have against young people. But when I was young, Harry Potter wasn't just on a marathon on the Sci-Fi Channel.
And surely it wasn't on the, what is that, Fox Family now?
Oh, yeah. Freeform. It's
Freeform.
You're 3 channel names behind.
Surely it wasn't on Freeform.
Is it on the Family Channel?
For anyone to consume. And honestly, I think there's a lot of crossover between Harry Potter and Below Deck Med, but that's for a different episode of the podcast.
Sure it is.
They're both chaotic.
Okay, Kate. The book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, was published in the UK on July 2nd, 1998, in the US on June 2nd, 1999. This book came out in America before the first movie came out, so the time. We covered the whole timeline last year. Go listen to the first Harry Potter episode if you're just joining us. This movie actually started filming even before the first movie came out in theaters, because they were that dedicated to making them. They were pretty sure it was going to be a hit. So it premiered on November 15th, 2002, almost exactly 1 year to the day of the first one. They had to do that because, the kids are going to age. They had to kind of make sure they were working hard to get these done in rapid succession. It has the same writer as the first movie, Steve Kloves, the same director, Chris Columbus. Basically, the whole cast is back. We covered the all-star cast last time, but the biggest addition...
Hold on. I think we just need to pour one out for our dead homie, Dame Maggie Smith.
R.I.P.
Let's just take a second. Think about any of your favorite moments of Dame Maggie Smith's life. Could be the prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Could be Great Expectations. Which is actually where Daniel Radcliffe and Dame Maggie Smith meet. Their on-screen chemistry was crackling. Could be Minerva McGonagall, which is what everyone knows her for. Let's just take a moment and reflect on the loss of an icon. All right, keep going.
Rest in Potter. The only real noteworthy addition to the cast, though, is Kenneth Branagh as Gilderoy Lockhart.
Fucking Kenneth Branagh. He's got his hand in all the pies. If the pies are Shakespeare or Harry Potter.
And Thor. He did his Marvel.
Right,
he directed Thor. This movie, of course, was an enormous hit. It is the second highest grossing film of 2002.
What was the first?
Do you know? Do you remember what two major franchises were just neck and neck these 3 years?
Spider-Man.
Another fantasy multi-movie epic.
Hold on. Lord of the Rings.
Yes, so this is the two like literally in 2001, it was Harry Potter 1 and Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. This year, 2002, you got, and they're coming out like weeks apart.
I know I'm going to get some hate mail for this, but like, WTF is happening in the Two Towers?
Maybe we should watch these one day for the podcast. I saw the Two Towers first.
What? And you kept going?
No, not for a while. It was on at my friend's house. His older brother was watching it, and we would always like try to watch with them, and they'd be like, "We don't want you to watch our movies," and we watch, fall asleep. They paused it to like somebody paused it to go get a snack, and then I like touched the remote, and it like restarted the movie, and we couldn't figure out where it was. That's my trauma related to my anxiety trauma related to the Two Towers. But I had no clue what was going on. But you're saying even if you watch them in sequence, you're like, "What is the Two Towers?" What a time to be a little nerd, right? Like the early 2000s, you got Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings all happening at the same time.
And like this was before it was cool. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To be a nerd. Now it's cool to be a nerd.
This helped though. This is part of the reason. So for me, you just talked about how into Harry Potter you were. I was still in my like little anti-Harry Potter contrarian insufferable phase. I think I started to snap out of it around the time the third movie was coming out on DVD. I think because I remember reading the third book and then watching the third movie.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it. We're watching this. If anybody's like, wait, why is this happening in December with our holiday episodes? We covered it last year. Last year, the theme of most of our December was non-traditional Christmas movies. And Harry Potter, we covered it. Go listen to the other one. I kind of went into detail about how Harry Potter movies they all have a Christmas scene. They air on TV around Christmas a lot. So I figure we might do this every year from now on. The question is, how many years will we do this podcast?
How many years will our marriage last?
What will last longer? The podcast?
Ooh.
Can you imagine the horrible,
oh my God, can you imagine?
Upsetting episodes? All right. I don't want to imagine that. Hey.
Then there's me over here like, wow, that would be some really good listening. We could win a Peabody.
It's like their love fell apart, but their love for dissecting retro media remained.
Hardly any of you remembered that my favorite color is lilac. But Miss Hermione Granger knew that my secret ambition is to rid the world of evil and market my own range of hair care potions. Good girl. Now, be warned. It is my job to arm you against the foulest creatures known to wizard kind. You may find yourselves facing your worst fears in this room. Know only that no harm can befall you whilst I am here. I must ask you not to scream. It might provoke them!
Do you think that Daniel Radcliffe was wearing colorful contacts in the movie?
Are his eyes green?
They're really juicing his eyes.
They're not green, right? Wasn't that... I don't remember if we talked about this when we talked about casting.
I think
they're blue.
Yes, his eyes are blue.
Yeah.
In the book, it's like, all they talk about is how he and his mom have the same eyes.
Right. And I think that was like slightly, not actually controversial, but... And if they were making this now, like HBO is supposedly going to make a TV show, like a long-lasting Stranger Things style TV show where they redo all this, I'm sure they will make that kid's eyes green with special effects, right?
But like scary green. I want like acid green.
It would have been just a little too much
work. Like a
work.
snake's eyes.
For every scene of these movies in 2002.
All right, here we are.
Look at this suburban hellscape.
Yeah, that's part of it, Tyler.
This is the Muggle world. Oh,
yeah.
Stupid Muggles. And their stupid ticky-tacky houses.
Yeah, eating cornflakes. Could be eating a cauldron cake.
That's like a racist video against Muggles they'd be watching on Wizard YouTube.
Oh yeah, the Wizard YouTube algorithm is not good. That's how they get Death Eaters. It's not good.
Just the absolute child abuse that is how Harry Potter is treated, which I understand is the point, but like, is this the first appearance of Dobby?
Yeah. And like, honestly, he looks pretty good here for 2002, doesn't he? Look at little Harry Potter trying to set boundaries with the wizarding world. He's like, this is not a good time, Dobby. But Dobby has just appeared. And honestly, the computer animated Dobby looks pretty good. Dobby's really got a lot going on. Like, if there's any kind of like house elf therapy that maybe we could get Dobby into.
All right, I quickly looked it up. Dobby's not the first fully CGI character, because of course that would be Casper in 1995. And Jar Jar Binks in 1999, but he's an early one, and he does look really good. You're right. Like, look at him.
Poor Dobby's over here engaging in a lot of self-harm. Why is Dobby so obsessed with Harry Potter? I remember reading this part and being like, what the f***?
When Dobby's like, you cannot go back to school. It's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
This is a great way to start
yeah.
a story, right?
Damn, Dobby's been intercepting the mail. That is a crime.
I don't know how it is in the UK, but in the US, you don't want to mess with the postal crimes. You'll go to jail forever.
There's so many things in the book that are not how I pictured them, but that, like, tart that Aunt Petunia makes is exactly how I pictured it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Wow, so Dobby, to keep Harry from going back to school, is like, I'm gonna frame Harry to make the Dursleys even more abusive towards him.
Yep. I can't believe Daniel Radcliffe grew up to win a Tony for Merrily We Roll Along, but I'm happy about it.
I can't believe he grew up to play Weird Al. Remember when that Weird Al movie with him was coming out, or you heard about it, and did you text me or email me or something, and it was like, this looks like the perfect intersection of our interests. For a second, I'm like, it's so sad that one of those actors died, but they didn't. Just the character died.
Yeah, the character died, baby. It was very sad.
I think when I finally read these in college all the way through, I read them too quick, and it didn't emotionally impact me as much, because I didn't spend as many years with them.
Yeah,
You know?
I get that. They've really, like, straight up locked Harry Potter in his room. The door locks from the outside. It's
not
really
good.
f***ed up.
Yeah, it looks like Steve Bannon's hot tub.
It's just so interesting that wizards don't have cars, but Mr. Weasley has a flying car, which is just so on brand. I just adore it. I don't know. I don't know why. Mr. Weasley has, like, Gomez Adams energy. Like, loves his wife, loves his job, loves his life, loves the orphan that they took in.
He's a wife guy.
He is a wife guy. God, Ron is such a dirt kid. I love it.
It's just so interesting, too, like, this movie existed at the perfect time where, like, a flying car in a movie is, like, pretty cool and novel.
Yeah.
Like, we're just so, partially due to this, we're so just used to special effects in movies now because it's developed so much. But everything here is just, like, was so unique at the time.
This was before you could share your location on your iPhone. That Weasley clock that says, like, where everyone's located. We've all been in this situation. You go to a friend's house and your friend's mom is about to, like, eviscerate your friend verbally. And then they're like, oh, hi, great to see you. And then they just proceed to just absolutely rip your friend apart in front of you. And you're like, oh my God.
Awkwardly stand off to the side. Yeah, very, very relatable.
We've all been there.
All right, keep Harry and Ginny away from each other.
Oh, here's his future wife.
Weird.
Trundling down the stairs.
Mr. Weasley's home. Daddy Weasley.
Listen.
Oh, you get a letter every year?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Just letting you know when to show up. Because the start date probably changes, based on the day of the week.
I have a question for fucking turf JK. Why don't wizards have universal basic income? Why is the Weasley family, like, impoverished?
Yeah, you'd think that they, like, could just use magic to... He's a civil servant.
It just really bums me out, Arthur Weasley, civil servant, working for the government, public employee.
Yeah, the wizard economy is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's
We've
and
seen
we should have known.
Bank.
We should have known that JK was an asshole before this.
Hey, wait a minute. You've been to the wizarding world of Harry Potter since we watched the first one.
I have.
Do you have any thoughts?
It was expensive.
And we only went to half. That's the most on-brand thing for us I could imagine. How's your butterbeer?
It was tasty, but I think I'm still recovering from it because
sugar.
I'm scared that I have diabetes. I just love everyone's sweaters in this movie. Just immolate yourself.
Go ahead, Harry. Light yourself up in green flames. It's just the wizarding world is absolutely nuts. Like, there's kids shooting out of fireplaces.
Everywhere.
Let's not forget Harry's rich. Couldn't he help the Weasleys out? Couldn't he give them a small loan of $1 million or something?
Right.
$1 million. What is it called in this? It's got an S.
Galleons. Sickles.
Oh, sickles.
Harry, why would you touch anything in this scary wizard shop?
Talk about wizard poverty. Whatever section of Diagon Alley Harry has accidentally arrived at.
I mean, it sounds like a historic disinvestment in Nocturne Alley,
Yeah, what were you doing there, Hagrid? Don't worry about it.
Don't talk to me. I like when Harry just, like, forgets he's a wizard.
Yeah, Hermione fixed his broken glasses, and he's like, oh, I guess I could have done that at any time. Are they all covered in ash?
They're all dirty from going through
Yeah, all the
flu
Weasleys
powder.
and Harry are just a little ashy.
I just love the addition of all caps. No, capitalized first letter. Very serious Shakespearean actor, Kenneth Branagh, to the cast.
As also just like a fun little corner of the wizarding world of like grifters.
Yeah, that's my question. Why are we still falling for this? If you read Harry Potter Book 2 and you learned that Gilderoy Lockhart ends up being a f***ing grifter and like all of his books are bullshit.
Why can't you identify that in real life?
Harry Potter is rich and he's always getting like gifts from people.
Kate, this is how it works.
It sucks.
Do you know what the gift bags are like at like the Oscars? They're getting like hundreds of thousands of dollars of freebies. And they're the richest people.
Why is Mrs. Weasley so obsessed with Gilderoy Lockhart? She's got Arthur Weasley at home.
Malfoy just always is coming in so hot.
Draco Malfoy is always at a 10. He's Always 10 out of 10 anger.
It's just, the older I get, the more I just feel bad for him. It's like, imagine going through life so angry all the time, just waiting to be outraged. He's just hanging out at the bookstore waiting for something to upset him.
And it just seems like there's not a ton of wizard therapists, you know?
Can't they just like, doop, 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 and then like fix it?
Forget to kiss.
There's no work. You don't have to work on yourself. Just like do a spell. You just do a forget-a-kiss?
I would say the real magic is being able to recognize your own strengths and weaknesses and make productive change in your life.
I just can't believe Katie bleeped out last name in 2024 just did a Smodcast joke. That was incredible. Who would have guessed? Mr. Malfoy's really touching Harry Potter too much.
Yeah.
Where's Mrs. Weasley?
She's getting her book signed by Gilderoy Lockhart. I'm just going to say it. Why don't they take all the Death Eaters and put them into prison? Right? They're all literally like wizard Nazis. And I would say, in my ideal world, wizard Nazis would be in prison.
Well,
also,
they're domestic
real
terrorists.
Nazis would be in prison.
Yeah. Just reminding everyone, J.K. Rowling managed to write a story that shows that it's bad to be elitist,
and intolerant.
Classist, intolerant of mixed race people, and yet
she decided to go ahead and be a f***ing TERF.
Or maybe we didn't realize that she actually wants you to agree with
Lucius Malfoy.
Maybe we all just applied our own values to this while watching.
And I get it, because here's Arthur Weasley and like Lucius Malfoy just being a to him, his family, his little orphan boy ward, and Hermione Granger, and he doesn't do anything about it. But like, you know that Lucius Malfoy like won't hesitate to Avada Kedavra your ass. Like, he will kill you in the bookstore. He's a deeply unhinged man.
So, if you could just drive to Hogwarts in your flying car, it's just somewhere. How do Muggles not...
It's in Scotland.
How do Muggles not know about it?
It's magically disguised.
Like, is the whole area, like, not mapped? Or could, like, do Muggles drive by and just don't see it?
I think it's like a special, like, invisibility dome. Like, you just saw the car be able to...
That's true.
...conceal itself, you know?
Just Ron on the verge of tears.
Honestly, Rupert Grint, great child actor. Great adult actor.
Yeah, these kids did okay for themselves.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Well, they also, like, had the opportunity to learn the craft alongside, like, some of the best actors around.
That's an excellent point.
Like, you know, Alan Rickman, God rest his soul, he used to, like, take them out to get milkshakes after they would wrap for the day. And he would be like, you can't drink the milkshakes in my car because you're gonna spill them. And then Rupert Grint spilled one once. And then he was like, you're not allowed to come in my car for milkshakes anymore. He, like,
everyone or just Rupert Grint?
I think everyone. He was like, you have to get your
everyone.
own transportation. Like, I'll still buy you the milkshakes, but you can't be in my car anymore. But you know what I mean? Like, they're learning alongside Alan Rickman, Maggie Smith, right? Like, I think it's like easy to see like where some of their chops come from, right? And like, seems like they're hardworking people too, but like getting that tutelage.
Yeah, it can't hurt.
At like the tender age of like 11, 12, 15, 17, like when you're forming your personality.
And like no shade to working actors on like a Disney Channel show or something, but like you're just surrounded by other child actors.
Mommy, daddy got to pay them bills.
Right. Where here, their formative experience, you're right, is with these absolute like, Shakespearean...
Yeah, like giants in your field, you know?
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
I am surprised Hogwarts doesn't have like a missile defense system for if a car like this approaches it, and they just get blown right out of the sky.
Hogwarts is so wild. It's like, all right, come to our school. We got a tree that'll beat your ass. Like, what?
Again, I want to remind you, you desperately wished to go here.
Oh, absolutely.
After reading and seeing what it's like.
Because I wasn't a dumbass.
You wouldn't go to the Forbidden Forest.
Yeah, I really feel like they cast Rupert Grint for his, like, scaredy cat moments. He's a great scaredy cat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Which is really, I think, honestly, I think Ron might be one of my favorite characters, you know? Because,
one of your 30 favorite characters.
Well, he's so scared of everything.
Right.
But, like, he does it anyway, you know? Like, Ron is the ultimate friend. Till he has his weird time in book 7. But that was because he was wearing that locket. We get it, Ron.
Yeah, if you liked movies where trees would come to life and beat people up, you were eaten so good in 2002. Oh. How did this not disturb you more as a child? The little creepy mandrake.
I always forget John Cleese is in these.
I love Ron's owl. What's its name? Do you know?
His name is Errol. He has problems. I just adore that Kenneth Branagh is playing Gilderoy Lockhart with all of the panache that he would put into, like, a Falstaff. Right?
He was Hamlet.
Like, all of the pathos that he would put into, like, a, what's it called? Like a Claudius.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
he's having the time of his life. Quirrell was the one last year, right?
Yeah. Honestly, there's Sometimes there's a high turnover position, and it does feel a little bit cursed.
What
at a school?
Do they reference what happened to the one before Quirrell?
He had a problem, I think.
Is there like a joke about it? Like, oh, he blew up. I'm saying his name right? Quirrell?
Yeah. Kenneth Branagh has just released these like horrible flying pixies into the classroom and been like, all right, kids, good luck.
Yeah, it's the first day they're learning by doing. This is good.
Kids are like getting bit.
Neville's about to get raised into the air and dropped from a height. Again, I want to remind you, you want it to go here. Look at this.
What do you think is more dangerous, Quidditch or football? How many people
What's
get
the CTE?
CTE?
Yeah.
After Malfoy uses the word mudblood, right? Like everyone's like taken aback, but Ron like steps in immediately and is like, F you, dude. I'm gonna cause you to throw up slugs. But because Ron is poor and can't afford a new wand, he curses himself instead and is throwing up slugs. But like,
he really stands up.
He's such a decent kid.
He shows up for mudbloods.
He really does.
Should I bleep?
Yeah,
mudbloods?
No, we can't bleep that. That takes all of the air out of
He's
like
really,
actual bleeps.
He's really he's a good ally. I'd just like to point out there is like a loaded crossbow just leaning in Hagrid's hut while the children are here.
I feel like Robbie Coltrane would give a really good hug. Now here's Harry's first brush with mental illness. So Harry has started to hear voices as he's like serving his detention with Kenneth Branagh.
And I feel like Gilderoy Lockhart should probably raise this to the admin a little more than he does.
Listen, there's no wizard school counselors here, and I think that that's part of the problem. We got people straight up killing cats. It's not good. This is not a safe school.
I'm surprised they were able to show a dead cat with its blood smeared everywhere in a PG movie.
I know, right? No one's like looking into this. How like excited Malfoy is about the fact that some kind of evil, genocidal, threatening message has been posted. He's like, hell yeah, this is great. No one's looking into that. We gotta talk about Malfoy.
You know Dumbledore's secretly thrilled about this. He loves the drama.
Dumbledore loves chaos. He thrives on it. He's like, oh, we got a fucking dead cat. Here we go.
Oh, maybe that's how they got away with it in a PG movie. She's just been petrified, the cat. She's not dead.
I just love that they let Alan Rickman, you know? They just let him do his thing. Also, everyone like kind of changes their look. I feel like over the course of the movies, like they change their robes, they change their thing, but Snape only has like one robe, one garment.
One bad haircut. Dumbledore's comforting words to everyone after this scary threat. Be careful.
Quit it. Hermione's yapping about this real loud in the hallway.
Harry, you heard a weird voice in your head.
See? No wizard school counselors. I'm just saying. They probably should have had a school-wide assembly about this, perhaps.
About the Chamber of Secrets.
Being opened. Like, hey, guys, let's just all get together.
So literally when the Sorting Hat goes on, it's like, oh, you're extremely prejudiced. You should be in Slytherin, like Salazar Slytherin would have won it. There's been a chamber, a sealed-up chamber, under the school this whole time, that, if unsealed, will genocide every non-pure blood wizard.
Yeah, everyone has been searching for it, though.
We've just been going to school for 100 years. I hope that chamber doesn't open.
I don't agree with banning books, but I think maybe we should restrict the access to, like, the anarchist's cookbook in the school library. You know, potentially.
This is just a really unhealthy learning environment.
It's just like kids don't do their best if they don't feel safe at school, you know?
All of the kids at Hogwarts now are concerned about a wizard supremacist trying to murder them at any time, and they don't know who it is.
Any place.
Probably Malfoy, but they're not sure.
And they're going to play their big CTE game.
Again, you really want it to go here, huh?
I think I would have done great. Probably wouldn't have made the Quidditch team, but been a real pro at the library. I think I would have been great at herbology. Look at Dame Maggie Smith's gorgeous tartan hat that she's wearing. I want it so bad.
Well, it's probably available now. Yeah, I feel like the entire crowd is like, yay, Draco got hurt. We hate that kid.
What do Harry and Ron bring to this friendship triangle?
Money? Here's some body horror. Harry's jelly arm.
I feel like this school nurse has to work real hard. There's always like something going on.
Harry's gonna need some magical antipsychotics.
I know.
His voices in his head are like, time to kill. Dobby's whole existence is very upsetting.
Yeah.
He's like burning his hands as a punishment for being bad, his own hands. Talking about the enslavement of the house elves. He's smacking himself in the head.
Another student has been petrified, and Dumbledore's like, all right, our students are in great danger. The Chamber of Secrets has in fact been opened, and you gotta tell the staff, like, it's bad. It's really bad. Maybe send everyone home.
Well, virtual learning, which I think they could have done with their magic, probably.
Absolutely. They're like, okay, Hogwarts is very dangerous. And Kenneth Branagh is like, all right, we're going to just start a dueling club. Let's not send anyone home. Let's all just teach these 11-year-olds how to duel.
So, like, in America, the bad take on violence in school is like arm the teachers.
Yeah,
At
I guess-
Hogwarts, they're going to arm the students.
I guess this is the equivalent, right? It is very sad that Ron has broken his wand, which is leading to like a variety of hijinks, but like also seems incredibly dangerous, right? That like his wand can't perform a correct spell and he can't afford to get it replaced. It really
the
bums me
staff
out.
just like clown on him, like Snape, of course. But then like Minerva does too. They're like, "Oh, you're so poor, your wand's broken." Like, there's not a closet full of spare wands here.
All right, so I would not, if I ran wizard school, I would perhaps not put the two students who are stated enemies into a fight club together. You know? It's like, oh yeah, let's let Malfoy and Harry Potter duel each other. What a terrible idea. Malfoy's out here straight up conjuring a cobra. This is not good when your student goes into a weird trance and starts
Speaks in
talking to
tongues.
snakes. Harry Potter and the teenage emergence of his mental illness.
Oh no, is Harry the heir to Salazar Slytherin? Oh, you talked to a snake one time and now everybody's going to ostracize you? You're all wizards. You're all absolute freaks.
If I were Harry Potter, I would simply not wander the castle by myself. I think I would just look great in a wizard robe.
You didn't buy one at the old Wizarding World, huh?
Yes, because I'm but a poor podcaster. If you'd like to send me $500 to purchase a wizard robe, go ahead.
The polyester
Honestly,
Universal
I could order
Studios
something.
robe.
I could order something better on Etsy.
Oh
Probably.
yeah, easily. Also, it's a robe. Can't you just go get the fabric at Joanne? You don't even have to sew it. Just wrap it around your body.
Just drape yourself in a graduation gown like everyone else.
Your master's degree robe was pretty wizard-like. Those sleeves. Your master's degree in podcasting.
How difficult would it be for you to resist touching things in Dumbledore's office?
Here we go. The reason for the season. Here's how we can justify watching this month. Mm-hmm. It's Christmas time in Hogwarts.
And honestly, the music is just so good.
So they're roofying Crabbe
Yes.
and Goyle. Okay. Here we go. This is like Animorphs or something. They're taking their Polyjuice potion. They're on a time limit. Harry, Ron, and Hermione sure are spending a lot of time in the women's restroom. Mm-hmm. For someone who is obsessed with checking people's genitals before they're allowed to use a restroom.
Mm-hmm. You, Joanne.
Oh my god, Harry's transformation into... Is that Crabbe or Goyle?
They only had the budget to transform one of them, though, on camera.
Does Draco Malfoy use human, regular muggle hair gel, or is it some sort of magic?
I bet you it's like magic gel. It's like Professor Splendiferous's hair product.
Extra crunchy.
It is on brand that Malfoy, who's like super rich in the wizarding world, is also like a shitty petty thief, right? Like it's just so perfect.
What did he just steal?
Just like a sweet or
Right?
like
Some
a little
chocolates?
gift of some kind.
Yeah. Malfoy is literally openly advocating for genocide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, Hermione's a furry.
I completely forgot about this. Hermione literally turned into a big cat girl.
She's a cat girl. Also, like, Hogwarts is so dangerous by itself, but then it's like, oh, better use like a more advanced potion than we're ready to use. Oh, turned our friend into a cat. Very bad.
I don't know. Even to solve the mystery, I don't know if I could touch this diary that's been soaking in the flooded, dirty bathroom water.
The toilet.
I just
Nobody
don't think
uses
I could
those
do it.
toilets,
All right.
right? That's like a plot point.
Yeah, it's Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Okay, maybe.
Is this like an allegory for like chatting with someone on Discord that you don't know? Writing in this spooky haunted diary that writes back to you. Harry, why would you give out your name to the haunted diary? I just love that Harry Potter's handwriting is like so bad. Oh man, he really got sucked in.
He blew skidooed into that book.
Look at Daniel Radcliffe's little old man PJs. Everyone's always dying at Hogwarts. Like, I don't know,
Even
man.
50 years ago. This was Dumbledore 50 years ago.
Yeah, he looks the same.
How old's
He's-
Voldemort?
Dumbledore's like 188 or something.
All right.
I love when a domestic terrorist plot backfires upon them because Tom Riddle has opened the Chamber of Secrets and then it's like, I didn't think you would close Hogwarts. I don't have a home to go to. Hagrid is your teacher. Hagrid is not your friend. It's very important as a professional to create boundaries between students and yourself.
Yeah, it's not good that Hermione's going around saying, Hagrid is our friend. He needs to clarify immediately.
He's like, I am the groundskeeper. I just love how cozy Robbie Coltrane looks all the time. He's got this like little furry coat. Do you think these kids can keep the passwords to their common rooms confidential?
Kids definitely tell each other the password.
Yeah, they're like, all right, come on up. God, R.I.P. Maggie Smith. An absolute treasure. All right, so our girl Hermione, petrified. And Professor McGonagall's like, all right, come see your friend who's been turned to stone. Damn. Meanwhile, we got Ginny Weasley looking around like, ooh, she's looking suspicious. Can't believe Harry's future wife is out here causing all this havoc. Harry, come get your woman. Maggie Smith has literally just delivered the directive of like, do not go outside the common room after 6 p.m. And Harry Potter's like, F it. I got my invisibility cloak. I'm gonna go visit my man-child gamekeeper friend. I'm not here to victim blame, but like, whatever happens now, like, you kind of deserve it, man. It is also Hagrid's responsibility to send them back to their common room and give them detention.
Yeah, he's like, come in, have tea. Like, no, have boundaries. I made a fresh pot of boundaries.
They've got to steep for 2 to 5 minutes, but after that, you're going home.
Dumbledore not fazed at all by Hagrid answering the door to his hut. Crossbow first.
What an interesting detail that Mr. Malfoy, Lucius Malfoy, is on the school board. Why would you let Wizard Goebbels be on the school board?
I mean, he must have got elected, right? Actually, I have no idea how this works for a private school in Scotland. In Magic Scotland. Private magic school in Magic Scotland.
Help. Magic. Ugh, so now Dumbledore is doing a peaceful transition of power. You know the other side wouldn't do it.
By the other side, you mean the Death Eaters?
Look at Ron's cozy little pullover. I want to wear it.
Is the Dark Forest and the Forbidden Forest the same thing?
Yes.
Why does it have 2 names? Are there going to be any more hot centaurs in this one?
You know, there's just something about a centaur.
Climb into this spider-infested hole. Here we go.
Kids love holes. Kids love to dig. They love dirt.
Should we watch Holes? You ever seen the movie?
I loved the book. I wasn't quite as sold on the movie, I think, because it came out when I was a bit older. Great soundtrack, though.
Does it? What's on the soundtrack? The band Hole? Because that's a huge missed opportunity if not. You love Shia LaBeouf.
Liked him in Honey Boy.
Okay, so this is Hagrid's gigantic spider friend. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just a big sentient spider. Looking like he's right out of Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
Lord of the Rings has giant spider guys too, doesn't it? For this entire scene of exposition, Ron just gets to look around like...
horrified.
Yeah.
I really do think they cast Rupert Grint halfway based on his little faces. Man, Aragog's a machine. He's got like thousands of kids. That's incredible. Good for him.
Wow, Hagrid sent them right in here, and now Aragog's like, I'm going to kill you.
And eat them.
Nice, Hagrid.
Also, like, do these kids forget that they're wizards? Ron was like, hey, do you know any spells that could help get us out of here?
Harry?
I guess they're only like, what, 7th grade wizards?
Yeah.
You know?
When Ron said, do you know any spells? Harry literally said, 1. They know more than one spell, right?
These two are not the most gifted wizards in the world.
No.
Right? Like,
no.
What a nice detail that they're saved by Mr. Weasley's flying car that's been, like, I guess just roaming wild in the forest.
It's feral now.
Yeah.
This whole spider scene is very scary.
It's very scary.
Especially when that one huge one just got Ron and was choking him out for a second. This is like nightmare inducing for kids, I feel like.
Yeah, you're not gonna sleep good
Look at
tonight.
that. No, I'm not. I certainly am not. It's nightmare inducing for kids and adults. So now the boys know that Hagrid was innocent 50 years ago, but who's going to believe them? They're basing it on the word of a giant spider they met in the woods.
It's nice that they go and visit Hermione as she, like, lies in state, missing, like, an entire year of school. What do her parents think? Her fucking muggle parents. Oh, your child was petrified at school. We're just going to keep her here, just laying there in stasis. Hermione is missing, like, essentially 6 months of instruction.
Yeah, but she's advanced. Maybe this will just put her on a normal track, you know?
I just worry about her. Well, Hermione solved the mystery.
Even petrified, Hermione is the one who's...
She's the goat.
She's doing all the heavy lifting. Did you solve this mystery before the end of the book?
Yeah.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
Of course you did. You figure out every mystery in every show.
What if we just kick out every Slytherin?
Yeah, the Slytherins are like, we want to murder all the muggles. Oh, we're being kicked out of school. We're being persecuted.
Never forget that Kenneth Branagh is also here. It's funny because Kenneth Branagh has clearly been lying about this the whole time. But, like, this is an emergency. This is like a level 10 magenta alert emergency. Domestic terrorism. And they're like, hoo-hoo, so cheeky.
Yeah, Maggie Smith is like,
we'll let you
take
care of it, Gilderoy. Your skills are legendary. Like, kids are dying in Hogwarts.
Dunk on him later.
We can't just dunk on Kenneth Branagh right now. We just cannot do it. Kenneth Branagh is literally fleeing rather than help, which is incredible.
After going, I would walk right into the Chamber of Secrets if there was an issue. Just Ron basically holding Gilderoy Lockhart at gunpoint.
With a gun that doesn't shoot right? Because his wand has been broken for the entire school year.
Extra dangerous gun.
He could blow Gilderoy's leg off with no effort.
I just love the interior decorating in the Chamber of Secrets.
They really put a lot of time and thought into it. A lot of snake imagery. Everything's like carved from marble.
Like, I know that he could have used magic to do it, but still, he had to do it.
Yeah, he really had a vision. Like, say what you want about Salazar Slytherin.
Uh-oh.
His genocidal leanings. The man could decorate a space.
Wow.
All right, we found Ginny. And also, a memory of Tom Riddle?
I don't understand
Ghost
it.
memory? Dumbledore perhaps should have filed a report with like the wizard FBI about Tom Riddle. Here he is, about to do the big reveal.
You know, JK was so proud of herself when she did the anagram name.
All right, here's Harry's bird, here to fight a snake. It just ripped a snake's eyes out. We just watched a bird rip a snake's eyes out.
It's like watching a nature documentary.
I love magic. All right, so now the basilisk is blind. Harry's got every advantage in life. He's a rich wizard. His bird just blinded this killer snake.
He's an orphan.
Oh, I forgot. He has a rich family. He has a rich chosen family.
The Weasleys aren't rich.
No, like a rich, what's it called?
Oh, like no man who's without friends.
Yeah, is poor.
Is poor. That
Yeah.
kind of rich.
Yeah, he is a loving.
But he's also actually rich.
Yes, he's a rich orphan.
He's got a trust fund.
Yeah, he's a trust fund baby.
So I guess the Christmas scene in this one was pretty brief.
I was thinking that maybe we shouldn't do these as Christmas month anymore because after this, I don't think there's really a lot of Christmas.
Yeah, why don't we? Okay, let's make the executive decision to move these out of December.
Yeah, I think we can.
We'll make room, and December is so busy, a busy month for us to watch holiday stuff. So, and then you don't have to wait 7 years, Kate, to watch the rest of these.
We could be dead in 7 years, you know?
Very true. Ooh, that'll be a spooky clip to play if that happens.
Yeah, make sure you're still making the podcast if I die.
You said we. I assume we're both dead in this scenario.
Who's inheriting it? Who's the heir of Not-Stalgia?
Well, either one of the nieces or nephews, or we're going to have to run a contest.
Oh yeah, let's do a contest right in. If you want to be the heir of Slytherin / the heir of Not-Stalgia, we'll give you a secret password to access our chamber of podcast secrets.
Huh.
Harry Potter could really use some wizard therapy, or perhaps just regular therapy. All right, they can carry enormously heavy loads.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah,
That
did you
bird
not
could-
hear? Did you not hear the exposition that was happening in Dumbledore's office? He set all of this up. A phoenix can carry enormously heavy loads, and when it cries on you, you're healed.
Why isn't it in the infirmary then? Couldn't it just cry on everybody? He's like, I don't like to make it sad too often, so we don't do that.
I mean, they did kill a basilisk and close the Chamber of Secrets that was trying to kill
Hang
everyone.
on. What's
at the
this
school.
they? Ron did not do a single thing.
Ron tried.
Ron moved a few rocks.
If Ron hadn't moved those rocks, they would have been stuck in the Chamber of Secrets.
Fawkes would have just blasted through them.
Okay, so the Phoenix showed up because of how loyal Harry was to Dumbledore. Damn, Dumbledore's doing like a loyalty test. Like, my Phoenix won't help you if you don't talk me up.
I know we're going to get to this, although I think they cut it out of the movie, but the
can't
fourth
remember.
one. But it seems pretty damning that Dumbledore and everybody just like live in a world where people have house elves
Right?
and
Like,
aren't constantly actively trying to fix it.
like Lucius Malfoy is beating the out of Dobby
In Dumbledore's
in
office.
Dumbledore's office, and Dumbledore's not like,
Nobody said anything.
perhaps let's not do that.
And like I know Harry is freeing just Dobby, which is fine. God, imagine what cute outfit Dobby could turn that sock into. You
know.
can make a tube top. and
Also,
a
imagine the stench on Harry Potter's stink ass sock. First of all, he's a regular 12-year-old boy.
Right.
And then he's been in the Chamber of Secrets all day, all night. He's like covered in venom, throw up, poopy from the basilisk, because the basilisk is just shitting down there.
And just,
right?
You're right. Like you say, he's just a 12-year-old, so like he probably doesn't even do his laundry.
Yeah,
that
he doesn't
often.
change his socks that often,
Right.
probably.
Yeah, the Gryffindor common room probably smells disgusting.
Yep. Here's Lucius Malfoy just saying, Harry, you're gonna die soon.
I'm going to make sure you die. He just completely threatened his life. In the hallway at Hogwarts, right outside Dumbledore's office.
Yeah. All right, Hermione's back.
Oh, thank God.
She's had a very restorative petrification rest.
Hey, come on. It seems like it'd be a really nice nap. Thankfully, it's magic, so her brain isn't completely fried. She doesn't have to relearn how to walk.
Hermione came back like a shambling corpse of herself.
Is this the first time we're getting a little hint that Ron and Hermione might have something going on?
Listen, opposites attract. The least capable wizard and the most capable witch.
Who's that remind you of on this couch?
The food always looks delicious at Hogwarts.
It looks so good. Just don't forget when they were making the first movie, they thought they could hang the candles on fishing line, and then the candles started to melt, like burn through the fishing line. So there were lit candles falling all over the place.
Also, he's like, all right, let's have a special round of applause for the infirmary nurse, Madame Pomfrey, and Professor Sprout, the herbology professor, who saved everyone's f***ing lives. Maybe give them a raise. Pay them more.
They're heroes.
Ooh, a school treat.
They get pizza. As a school treat, all exams are canceled. What is everybody just moving up a grade?
They've canceled all their exams. It's like COVID. It's just like COVID. They're like, we've canceled all exams. Everyone gets to automatically move up because this whole year was completely fakaked. Like, kids got petrified. A snake was slithering around school. Our gamekeeper got arrested. He went to f***ing Supermax prison. And he came back not the same.
What if Hagrid walked in with a shaved head and a bunch of teardrop tattoos?
Everybody gets a school treat now.
The treat, though, is that exams are canceled. It's so funny. I thought they were all going to get like a popsicle.
As a school treat, everyone gets a bomb pop. Aha! Everyone's getting Rita's water ice. But we only got 3-gallon jugs for the whole school, so get in line. It'll be mostly melted by the time that you get up here. Every kid loves juice, though. Aha!
Spoken like someone who's had to serve enormous groups of children Rita's water ice during the heat of the summer.
It's a living.
You all get one thimbleful, and you don't get to pick your flavor.
Can someone please get these kids wizard therapy? Let's clap for Hagrid, recently returned from Leavenworth.
So next year, all the professors are going to be like, well, these kids don't know anything they were supposed to learn last year. How are we supposed to do wizard calculus if you did not pass wizard pre-calculus?
Dobby has heard of your greatness, sir, but never has he been asked to sit down by a wizard like an equal.
You can't have met many decent wizards, then.
No, I haven't. That was an awful thing to say. Bad Dobby!
Stop!
Bad
Dobby!
Bad Dobby!
Dobby, please, stop!
I just feel like Hogwarts is really dangerous, man. I was stressed out.
Yeah, more now than you were as a child.
Yeah, as a child, they're like, whatever.
You're thinking of this as an adult, what it would be like to be a professor there.
A lot to manage, man. It's a lot to manage as a regular school without a snake slithering through your school's plumbing.
As a regular magic school?
Yeah. I mean, I think we get decent performances from all 3 of the main kid actors, you know, which is pleasant.
I think
as you know, I hate most child actors.
I think they were very good. I don't think it helped, though, watching this after watching Stand By Me last night, though. Because talk about child actor performances. Yeah, where does this fall in your kind of,
I would say this is down towards the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a huge evangelist for the Chamber of Secrets, you know?
Yeah, I remember when I read these all finally in college thinking this is probably, if you have to pick this would be the bottom, literally the bottom, I think.
Yeah, bottom
in
for
my
you.
list of the books, right? I mean, it's fine. It serves its purpose to transition you from you get one more go around with a fun kids movie version, kind of, before it starts to grow up a little bit. It's got its little mystery.
It was fun. It feels cozy, you know? It feels like you should be under a blanket watching it all snug. Obviously, in the interest of the season, Christmas at Hogwarts looks like the greatest thing ever.
Very brief in this film, though.
Yes.
Very,
it's like one shot of a Christmas
brief.
tree.
We get so much more time in the first one. So I think you're right that we're gonna move these away from December.
Yeah, well, let's move them to winter time after Christmas when things are sad.
Sure, we'll watch at least 1 or 2 more this coming year.
Ooh.
2025. So Chamber of Secrets, not the best Harry Potter ever, but so even if this is maybe the worst Harry Potter, I guess the idea is there's no bad Harry Potter.
It's kind of like pizza, right? I've had amazing pizza and I've had not so great pizza, but I've never had a bad pizza.
This is the Elio's pizza.
Take that back.
You'd rather have
f***ing slaps.
You'd rather have an Elio's pizza than some pizza shop pizzas? I guess.
Yeah, I've had some really poor pizza shop pizzas. You know, and you know that Elio's is going to be the same weird cardboard every time.
I think it's time to wrap this up.
I'm going to eat some Elio's pizza.
Based on this tangent.
This holiday season, you can take some time out
I definitely need to remember that one.
to catch up on your gardening. You can go for a drive. You can send a holiday greeting.
How dare you steal that car!
Or you can go see Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Everyone will proceed immediately. An excellent suggestion.
You can return to Hogwarts for the holidays.
Wicked.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Rated PG. Now playing.